committee that may do the grilling comes to Flint to see the water crisis firsthand. Good evening, I'm Joel Fike.
And I'm Stephanie Parkinson. In just a few days, Governor Rick Snyder and even the former Flint emergency manager Darnell Early will both be testifying before a congressional committee about their roles in the Flint water crisis.
Ahead of that, several members of Congress headed to the vehicle city, and NBC 25's Miranda Parnell reports.
This is the United States of America. You're not supposed to be having lead-filled water poured into your kids.
The man set to question Governor Snyder and Darnell Early next week touched down in Flint this afternoon. And he says seeing the problems in the city firsthand has him demanding answers.
We're going to be prime on making sure people are held accountable, particularly at the federal level. But this is a massive, massive undertaking. It's huge. And that really sinks in when you're here.
Chairman of the House Oversight Committee, Jason Chaffetz, was joined by Mayor Weaver on a tour of the Flint water plant. Chaffetz and several Michigan congressmen got a look at where the problems that have crippled the city for nearly 2 years all got started.
People are thinking about us. They are concerned about what's going on in Flint, and they want to see firsthand what's happening here. And the best way to see what's going on and understand what's going on is to come and visit.
Weaver saying it's important for national leaders to see this issue up close as they push forward to try and bring justice to residents in Flint. Miranda Parnell, NBC 25 News.
Thank you, Miranda. And that same congressional delegation also stopping by one of the sites where free, clean drinking water is being handed out daily in the city. This is the Standard School on Carpenter Road. Now, next week, NBC 25's Dave Bondi will be at those congressional hearings in Washington, D.C. We will, of course, have full coverage on both NBC 25 and Fox 66 all week long from D.C.
Tonight, Flint was host to the 35th annual NAACP Freedom Fund dinner.
Many high-profile guests were there and had a lot to say about the Flint water crisis and those upcoming congressional hearings when Governor Snyder is expected to testify.
NBC 25's Kyla Peoples is in the newsroom with more on the story. Kyla?
Even though the theme of the dinner was maximizing the power of the vote, our vote matters, the topic was Flint water crisis. Many of the speakers praised the city and its leader, Karen Weaver, for putting the high levels in the Flint water supply in the spotlight.